Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Imperial Remnant. In the last episode, we got into Era 3, and we took the space over Coruscant. We still have to do the ground battle there. Same with Borlaeus, but we have a good part of the actual core under our control, or access to it at least. So I guess we'll start off by taking some of these ground battles. I did code in a few more of the patrons between episodes, but first let's upgrade some of our shipyards. So we'll do that. There are a bunch of MTCs now coded in, which should be here. There they are. We don't have a capital shipyard there. I don't know why. For some reason, I always think like frigate, cruiser, capital. I don't know if it's just because I've gone back to playing more Sins and it's the three different layers, but it's frigates and cruisers, capital, structures. So, yeah. But yeah, so let's see where our ground stuff is. It's over here. I guess we'll focus on some of this Greater Maldrude stuff. We can end Maldrude first. We've got, I think, 3 planets that we are holding the space over. So let's get you guys in. And do we have any other? Yeah, we do. Ord Tracy here. So let's get some of our first MTCs. We have. This is supposed to be Porto's fault. I'm not sure why that didn't save. Probably a messed up figure there, or character. But anyway, special purpose local option sales tax. The Krieg, Queen Amidala's Revenge, Captain Josh's Good Fortune, Make Time Corey, and we'll get some capitals after that. But there's also a ground unit, the ground patrons that have been coded in. So we have Roughneck. There we go. And I put up the CIS playthrough patronship name options. So if anyone is a patron and wants to pick their ships or wants to become a patron for that, there's a link to the Patreon in the description. Because the CIS one should be starting soon. Basically at this point it's just whatever work I can get done between now and when it actually starts. It's all the better, but it could realistically start at any point now. Kind of just gonna see what Shaq has to say too. But some tax agencies being destroyed there. We can kill these EWEBs before they kill our infantry. I don't know that the SPMAT. So yeah, the range on the SPMAT is still at the old ones. They're one of the GitHub issues that are set to track, so that'll be changing fairly soon. Can you guys get over here? Can you hit from there? Yeah, you can't. The artillery is supposed to be really, 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 really long range, but it'll be low recharge rate. And I think with SPMATs, it's going to require line of sight because it's going to be changed to the actual turbo laser and not the projected launcher thing. Yeah, right now this is not especially useful. Okay, so let's walk up that main area there. You guys go with our AT-AT, and you AT-STs are gonna sit around the corner here and kill those infantry. Alright. I have been feeling that the ground battles have been a bit more fun, even with just the change that we've made already, and they are far from over. basically barely started, but I think it's had some positive impacts. Oh god, you're dead. You're dead. Yeah, so there's still a long way to go with that, but it's at least going in a good direction, I think.
Bombing run available. Bombers standing by. Report. Weapons are. Yes, sir. Yes.
Get you back out of there. You know what? I'm gonna get a repair station there. That one being stuck is unfortunate, but this is mostly an economic world.
As you wish, General. Just give me a target. Heading out. Ready. Construction right away. Moving up. Heading up. Walker moving to attack. Targeting at maximum firepower.
But you only need to shoot that.
All up. Attack.
Okay, you're healed.
Full out. Copy.
If you go that way, you come back to where you're gonna heal. There, yeah, only shoot that. Fine, you get back here now too.
Affirmative.
Everybody retreat.
Ready for duty. Bombardment available. Firing at will. New coordinates. Bombardment. Armor transport ready to that. Let's go. Form up. Keep going.
Down this way.
Attack.
I feel like the turret projectiles do a lot more damage than they need to, than they ought to.
Copy. This way.
That was a big part of what made the strike breakers as OP as they were. The projectile damage from that, but now they've been switched over to a more reasonable projectile. So they're no longer anywhere near what they were. I'm not sure if I moved that change over to this build though, because we were still having issues with the strike breakers. Yeah, I think the health nerfs were in this, but I don't think the other nerfs were. So I can port some of those other files over. They shouldn't affect the save. Yeah, so yesterday we put out that video with the Legacy of the Vong news post and announcing the Vong is like an endgame threat. How we're going to be trying to do some more incremental updates as we go through 2.4's development rather, and then future development as well, and also the opportunity, the possibility for Legacy of the Vong to be its own mod. So if all the Vong War content gets developed and there's still interest in all that, if I'm still doing this, then we'd be able to do a standalone Vong War through Legacy era mod, which would be exciting. It's a lot of work, which is why we kind of be like starting off as bits of content in ICW and then branching that off later. So it really just depends on interest levels, how many people we have on the team, how fast other stuff gets done, whether or not I have to get another job.
Ready for orders.
So basically, the longer Corey loses and the more datapad takes off, the better it is for the mods too. We smash that like button. As we speak, Palpatine's cloned bodies are susceptible to the poison I've infected them with. With or without your help, it's only a matter of time before this Empire is mine. It's only a matter of time before this Empire's mine.
Awaiting your command. Moving to coordinates.
Like I should. Let you go. Yeah, I don't know what it is. He put out a news post on April 1st, and then everyone always just thinks it's a joke or something. I don't get it. There was totally no amount of planning that could have gotten around that, and it's...
Navigating to coordinates.
I certainly don't enjoy when that happens, because it's not super funny to me to watch it happen.
Building started.
Alright, we can definitely turn these into production planets in the core. BIS...
Building cancelled.
I think with BIS, I'm going to just go full military, like full ground production. Odic, we can get up to capital there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Mandalore space battle. Level 1. No thank you.
Cruiser reporting.
It's before we get invaded.
Order confirmed. We've located the enemy.
But yeah, so that was definitely, that wasn't a joke. And it makes me sad that everyone was thinking it was a joke.
Choose your reinforcements.
Coming around.
Understood.
Flight speed.
Location confirmed.
You know, just make the rest of the team upset.
Heading to destination.
Current commander here.
Navigating.
Alright, what do we got here, Dosu? Hullbusters and Mutilating Press.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Reporting. Come about.
Actually, you hit that because shields.
Fire for
Star
maximum
Destroyer
effect.
reporting in.
Cruiser reporting.
Do these guys have names? Missile Warlord Star.
Cruiser here.
Regular Acclimator is this Detector.
Awaiting orders.
Regular ISD.
Our shields are down.
Engaging the enemy.
What are your... Choose your reinforcements.
Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command.
Intercepting. Foster frigate reporting.
Reporting in. Target at maximum gunship reporting. Your command, sir. We've got them on
Targeting
target.
weapon systems.
Target priority is the laser cannon.
Attacking primary target.
Commanders are online.
Copy. Enemy
Alright, you stay there and do your anti-fighter duty.
Reporting in.
disabling their
Direct
engines.
fire on the engines. Attack.
You can start hitting that one, Defiance.
TIE interceptor here.
Alright. But yeah, so Fall of the Republic previews definitely start coming this month. I've been getting some of the art for the sort of the heroes done. That's kind of what my main focus is as far as art goes right now. And I think it's going to be the kind of thing where it's a bit rougher to start out with. Character art is not something I've done a lot of. Over the last few days I did Sora Bulk and Severance 10 as kind of like edits or kit bashes of other stuff. And they've turned out alright, but it's definitely, especially Severance 10 is stuff that is something that's going to need to be redone. And that it's probably going to be the same situation with other heroes, with like Mace and Yoda and Obi-Wan, where Mace is using a really outdated model we made in like 2006, but it's a thing where we're making all the content ourselves rather than porting it from other games, and it is something that's going to be improving over time. So I prefer doing it that way. I feel like the end result is a lot more consistent, and it's also not screwy legally. And I mean, we're making the mod because we want to make the mod. We want to develop the skills that we have to do that stuff, and we want to feel like we've accomplished a thing. So I've always preferred that over like sourcing it from other mods, or especially over porting models from other games. Because then, like, congratulations, you've moved a model to Empire at War. I don't know. This one is the problem.
Ready for orders.
Taking fire. I copy. Target hitting us. Ready for duty. Attack position. Star Destroyer standing by.
Alright.
Defenders ready.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Dancing their weapon systems.
Okay, let's make sure that we go for turbo lasers.
Priority is the laser cannon.
Those laser banks are the primary target.
So these guys, that turbo laser is not going to be facing us, so there we go.
The lasers are our target.
Attacking primary target.
Awaiting your orders. Take out the iron cannon. Draw their fire. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Our primary target is those iron cannons.
I've been wanting to redo the Home 1 texture with the material that Bob made in Substance Painter. I think that'll work a little bit better than the hand-drawn ones here.
Bombs away.
Awaiting your command. Direct fire at
So
their
that could be
laser
something. I also want to update the model a little bit, so we can probably smooth it out a little bit more, fix some of the rough edges. Because we can go a bit higher poly than we did in the past. We try not to go too far because there are still engine limitations. We don't want to hit points where we're causing too much lag from graphical strain, and definitely don't want to hit points where we're hitting or where we're crashing from lack of memory.
Retreat aborted.
But we've started going up to about 10,000 polys for capital ships instead of 4,000, which used to be kind of our mid to high end for that. We're not going to go up to like the 50 to 100,000 poly range of stuff. That would be...
Construction complete.
That would not go well. The amount of content we have in TR.
We're moving out.
It would get very unstable very quickly.
There they are. Blast them.
Alright. This should be a bit easier of a fight for us.
Reinforcements
This little buddy Allegiance over here.
Move out.
Kadalbi. Oh,
coordinates
hold on,
received.
I'm gonna pause for this because there's a bit of stuff around that's gonna make it a bit harder to get in.
All ahead.
These are regular dreadnoughts. This is a regular Venator. This is a Tector.
We shall be there shortly.
Is this a Tector? Dreadnought heavy cruiser.
Full.
Get the acclimators in there. And let's put escort carrier back here.
Acknowledged.
We'll put inconvenience for you on this side, and we'll get the missile jamming field up.
Reporting in.
Priority target identified.
Weapons online.
Your orders. Interdictive field engaged.
Weapons charged.
Roger that. Form up.
Coming around. Eliminating target.
The graviton well generator is being destroyed.
Well, they are killing inconvenience for you. That is a real inconvenience for me.
Firing.
I'll take care of this.
They will
Weapons
be
online.
Disable those ion cannons. Destroyer here.
Is that the first patron ship death that we didn't cause by attacking another faction when they joined the CSA?
The lasers are our target.
Oh, you actually are in range of the golems. That's
Interceptor squad reporting.
not good.
Ready, sir. Move to attack.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Fire for maximum effect. Reporting.
Okay, you're gonna move over there, help out with those.
Star destroyer standing by.
This Providence is now Providence.
Star destroyer reporting in.
Copy that. Moving out.
Under control.
Weapons online.
Losing power. Yes, Commander.
Actually, you guys, I'm gonna divert over to that. Nope, all of you.
Engaging the enemy.
And the Kadalbi can come over here if it needs to. Which it definitely needs to.
The transmission garbled.
Awaiting your command.
I'll keep this between the Golan and the shipyard. Here, fall back.
Command, sir.
Taking them out.
Commander.
Engaging the enemy. Gun them down. Eliminating target. Orders, sir. My scopes are jammed.
Reporting in.
Where are the others?
All right. I'll send the IST after the shipyard. Get rid of that as quickly as possible.
Attack. Moving out.
Intercepting route for another attack. Adobe battleship reporting. Coordinates received.
Awaiting command. Affirmative.
Roger that. Heading out.
Target been hit.
Attacking primary target. Cruiser ready.
Target at maximum
Firing
firepower.
turbo releases.
Form up. Fire.
Engines are malfunctioning. Battleship standing by. Watch him. He's coming around. Preparing for combat. How much longer? Moving to attack position. En route.
Destroyer here. Fallout.
There we go.
We're being targeted. I copy. Enemy target sighted.
Finish these little guys off.
Copy. Let's move
And let's go down. All right, we're good.
My scopes are jammed.
No more Maldrude.
out. Reporting. Open fire. Star destroyer standing by.
Nowhere to go.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Attack woman.
Fire for maximum effect.
Fire for
Star destroyer reporting in.
Priority target identified.
I'll take care of this.
They will be destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
Getting a lock. Go after this.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
For another attack.
Awaiting orders.
He's about to be destroyed.
Attack that target.
That was really.
Roger that.
Oh, that was just a prop.
Ready for command, sir.
Yeah, round stuff always ends up being higher poly than like more angular stuff because you need so many more polys to make it look round than Or a circle than a square. And more edges. Lost an acclimator, dreadnought, escort carrier, and inconvenience for you. That is an inconvenience for me.
Construction complete.
But let's check out Oldrassi. We have Shunan's Black Simi. 35,000. You know what?
Unit canceled.
I'll cancel those. And I will also cancel Chained Heart for now, because we can start production on this soon, and then by the time we get to this being done, we'll be in the next week and we'll have enough money to requeue that stuff. It's efficient. But what isn't efficient is that we lost that stuff.
Reporting.
Get over there. And this is going to be an economic plan for us as well.
Beginning construction.
Alright, right back. Oh,
Battle imminent.
Roche. Enemy fleet approaching.
System lost.
Right away.
Construction
Alright.
complete.
Let's get on in there. CSA just took to Severo, and they also took Liana. So they're making some headway out here. I'm hoping they'll go for like Hast and Moncal. Then we'll just leave them up there for a little bit, maybe.
Form up. Choose your reinforcements. Squad, move out.
Yeah, this is definitely a map that needs some cutting up.
The enemy is approaching.
Right away, sir. All right, men, take cover. Affirmative.
Alright, well, they're gonna die.
On my way, sir.
So we can't get the closer reinforcement point. Let's get this one.
Awaiting orders. Squad, advance.
Tank brigade ready. Order acknowledged. Heading out. Reporting.
Hey, you walk up there. Not sure how you got so far ahead, but oh well. This is undefended.
Bombing run available.
Yes, sir.
And... oh, there they come.
You go orders. Attacking. Roger that. Targeting. Firing.
The enemy base shield is offline.
There we go.
Awaiting
And then we can just take out them off Palace.
attack run.
I have been thinking about doing more PR style bombing runs.
Commence.
So where they fire as they go. It's more of a strafing run. But I also do want to do a strafing run as a separate ability with fighters, so
Move out. Sighted them.
maybe not. I do want to, in some way, reduce their effectiveness. Because we can just...
Awaiting orders.
in a lot of cases, you are still relying on them more.
Yes, Commander. On my way, sir. Attacking target.
Just using them to wipe stuff out. And it's not something that has a lot of counterplay in game. Like, you just know it's going to happen, and then it just happens.
This way.
It's not related to much of what goes on the map.
Bombardment available.
Over
Like
there.
the broader, like the planetary shield idea that takes over the whole map, and then it's not the local shutter shield or bubble shield, is something that could be applied in certain places as well. But the exact way to put that in, I'm not sure. I mean, technically I know how to put it in. I just, the best mechanical way to design that is still up in the air in some ways.
Affirmative, sir. Fire at will. Fire. Open fire. Attack that target. Moving. Attacking target.
The long carpet bombing is definitely something that needs to stop, so they're hitting one target. Or not only one target, but one smaller area. I think that's something which helps. Making it have some kind of resource cost attached would be nice too, but that seems less likely. There's always coding in like a different kind of bomb. Why are you stuck? Okay, yep. Thought you were saving that. But yeah, if we basically just disable regular bombing runs and then we're to code it in with other as another kind of ability attached to other stuff, that could be a thing. It would give us possibly a little bit more control of what we can do with it. But then there could be ways to exploit that I want to make sure don't occur.
Bombing run available.
Copy. Commencing bombing run.
Reporting. Right away.
Commencing bombing run. Ready. Targeting. AT-AT ready. We've sighted them. Firing. Heading out. Armored transport ready. Future orders. Reporting in.
Order acknowledged.
Alright.
Moving to that area, sir.
Roger that. Fall out.
And I wouldn't want to do it in a way that just pointlessly extends ground battles. Because right now they can help with breaking some
Moving out.
monotony.
Yes, Commander.
So we'd have to make sure that other mechanics around that and ground battles work out well still.
Heading out.
Alright, see, this is something that I don't like about ground right now. It's just when you have really big maps where
Order, sir.
kind of
Heading out.
gotta just play Where's Waldo, hide and seek.
Awaiting your order.
And this is even with the whole map revealed.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Bombardment available. Bombing run available.
There we go. We are the bester at Rivester.
Building started.
Moving out.
Okay, maybe we'll leave Antimeridius for now.
Destination.
Imminent.
Gonna get Roche back. These planets all need to be taken. Thanos, Tagoria, Contrum. So maybe we'll move Palpatine and the Eclipse over here.
The enemy has been spotted. Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, slightly better fleet.
Heading out.
What is this? Detector. USS Enterprise. ISD. Let's put the Lantern behind there so when they're doing their second pass,
About.
they get hit by the Lancer and the Lancer's protected from the Capitals.
Awaiting your orders. Attacking target. Awaiting your command. Awaiting order.
Squadron standing by. Your orders, sir.
Your command, sir. Fire at will. Commander, the lasers are our target. Reporting.
Frigate here. Commence attack. Attack that target.
Reporting in. Yes, sir. Roger that. Attacking.
This is pretty rough.
Priority is the lasers. I got They've taken out our launch bay.
the laser cannon.
Destroyer here.
Targeting the weapons
Copy.
systems.
I copy.
Taking fire.
Reporting.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Our shields are down. Star Destroyer standing by.
Primary target.
Our primary engine system is down.
Oof.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Dreadnought cruiser.
We are in trouble.
Yes, Commander.
Priority
Awaiting
target
orders.
identified.
The engines are down, so there's no point in retreating.
Awaiting your command.
I was hoping we'd be able to take out the first targets quickly, but evidently not.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
Commander. Our launch bay is gone.
Oh. And we're not getting ahead in fighters as fast as I'd hoped either. We are getting ahead in fighters, just not at the rate we need to. See if I can pull you back a little bit. You can go over this way.
Reporting in. Enemy forces sighted.
Destroyer here. We've lost the iron cannons.
You were a bomber. TIE Defender, also go for this.
Reporting. Target those lasers.
It's going to be a lot of missile damage all at once.
Copy. Targeting.
I think if we can kill the MC-80B,
Keep going.
we're in okay shape.
This way.
I want to keep you safe, but I also want you to be able to fire your octuples.
Awaiting instruction. Iron into the strike.
Okay, we're starting to take that down.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
The Home 1 types are really tanky, but they're not high damage of them. There we go, that's all the turbo lasers almost down.
Those laser banks.
Yes, Commander. Order confirmed.
Priority target.
That's good.
We're in position.
Awaiting orders.
Target. They will be
Awaiting your orders.
Gun them down.
Turn you around.
Ready.
Awaiting your command. Firing.
Targeting their weapons
Your command.
Roger that. Commencing attack run.
We should be approaching the end of the fighters for them.
Unable to shake them. What are your
I'm gonna
orders?
turn you around.
Cruiser reporting. Initiating attack. Watch for instructions. We are ready. Waiting. Heavy cruiser standing.
Here comes the Dreadnought. So that's a little bit of extra firepower for us. That's good.
All guns
Roger that.
fire. Regroup.
Coming around.
This whole side is gonna be
Them now. Gunship reporting.
gone.
Under control. I've got it. Form up. I have the
Here, can you kill that?
Yes, Commander.
They still do have reserves in their fighters.
Batteries online. Sir,
Okay, there we go. Dreadnought.
moving. Firing turbo releases. Draw their fire.
Form up. Disengaging the
Weapons are on the correct side now.
Our shields are down. Maximum firepower. Fire for effect. All guns. Our primary engine system is down. Attack formation.
Our weapons, we got all those quads on that side there.
Target those lasers.
Nope, there we go.
Firing turbo releases.
Turbo lasers, turbo laser.
Guns fire. Weapons ready. Direct fire.
Turbo laser, turbo laser,
Target
turbo
those
lasers.
Your orders, sir. Standing by. Target sighted.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo releases. Awaiting orders. We've lost our turbo.
These B-Wings have been getting so much done.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Fire for effect. Taking fire.
Yes, Commander.
Captain here. All guns fire.
Awaiting orders.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo releases. All ahead. Copy.
Awaiting your orders.
Copy.
Yeah, we're not even going to be able to kill that. Hey! Okay, auto-resolve. Because it still counts as a full allegiance. Okay, well, that's dumb, but thanks, EAW. Well,
Planetary control achieved.
with that, I think we are going to leave that there for today's episode. So thank you for watching, everyone. Next time, we'll bring Palpatine over. We'll try to take these guys here and we'll leave some forces over Coruscant and Borleas so that we can Get those handled. We should have the Sovereign done next episode, and we'll keep queuing up. You know what? I'm just going to make sure that I get the money there. We're going to re-queue Chained Heart and add in shared space triangles there. So thank you again for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series so far, and I will see you tomorrow with the next episode. Bye, everyone.